We had an amazing time in Japan, but we're back in Florida, and lucky enough for me, one of the first things that we're gonna do is get to hear the yellow S15 start up for the first time with its 2.2 liter VVL SR20 and what I think is gonna be a really, really quiet R34 GTR titanium exhaust. Sean's been working through all the kinks while I've been away, and hopefully with a little bit of luck today we'll not only hear it start up, but maybe get it on the dyno and do a couple rips. Regardless of what happens today, I'm just beyond excited to hear this thing run. I've had this sitting, staring at me, patiently waiting to go in a car for almost, actually over 3 years now. Literally the dream SR20, which is in my opinion one of the greatest engines on earth. Yeah, that was perfect. To me, maybe not on paper, but in terms of emotions and the things that it does, it's really good. That's all good. Yeah, it's really good. I thought he was laughing at me. He was actually laughing with me. What did you just say?
Yeah, it's my favorite engine. Like if I had to build a pro spec car with no budget, it'd be a billet block SR and an A90 Supra. For pro spec, not pro.
It's funny enough that he mentions that because that's something that I wanted to do. Hey Mike, is the mic on? I just want to verify because I don't want to have to voice over another video. That sucks. Couple cool things going on with this build. I can't remember if they're in the last video or not because I don't watch my own videos. We got a Link PDM controlling the fuel pumps. That's a little bit of Francie Freddy going on in here. Cool thing about this is now we don't need to have all the fuses and relays, and if there's ever an issue, we can log in and we can see if there's any weird amp draws or anything going on, which sometimes can help you catch a bad fuel pump before you have one. I'm not a big gauge guy, but the one time I do get to put a gauge in one of my street cars is when it comes factory with a boost gauge here. Obviously, we're gonna be running way more boost than that factory gauge would allow us to. I'm thinking like 40, 45 pounds atmospheric. The people that know will know that's, you subtract 14.7 from that. What's cool is we can use the Link CAN gauge in the factory location, so now we'll be able to cycle through and we'll be able to see what's going on, whether it's wideband, coolant, boost pressure, ethanol content, percentage milk, what? Percentage milk fat? What you got to say about this right now?
Nothing.
What I like about this is when he does like the mumbly thing, I think you'll actually be able to hear him. Great energy, this guy. I got that. I'm gonna have you put it in like through the, okay. So it sounds like he farted, okay. Now you guys might have seen on Instagram, but while I was away in Japan, some serious work got done to the 992 GT3 RS. And if you can't tell by looking at it, that means they did a good job. The homie Stuart Wilson from Artisan Auto Styling came out from Texas with his buddy Draven and covered this entire car in Steck Dynamite PPF. So we actually went 10 mil thick for the ultimate protection, and part of the reason for that is because I was sold after I saw how it held up on the Subaru Rally car, but not only that, I'm a big paint guy and I hate when you can see orange peel or other textures from PPF. And with this stuff, the clarity of the film is ridiculous. In less than 24 hours, I'm taking this thing to its first track day and up into the mountains, so I'm stoked that it's protected now, and also get the benefits of having the hydrophobic top coating that's a part of Steck's film, which will make it easy to keep clean, and the self-healing property technically let me wipe it down without doing a proper wash without feeling guilty, because those micro surface scratches aren't a thing. And another thing that we did that's new for me is Steck's Dyno Top windshield protection film. If you aren't familiar with what that is, imagine having like a phone protective screen on your windshield. The idea is to protect from rock chips penetrating the windshield, so that way you don't need to replace the windshield, which is super common up in the mountains. But in the past, I've actually been pretty unhappy with other windshield films on the market because you get this like little waviness that bothers your eyes when you look through the windshield. Can't give a full review on it until I've properly driven in the mountains and in the sunlight, but at first glance, looking at it in the garage, I can't even tell it's on there, which means we're off to a very good start. Because the other stuff you would see like these little microwaves and it made you feel like you were wearing glasses when you probably shouldn't be, so. This thing looks incredible outside. And no, I'm not just saying that because I got used to staring at my rusty Cresta for the past week in Japan. But technically speaking, it needs to get loaded in a trailer within the next hour, and I have one very important mod I need to do to it before it's off to the Smokies, so let's get it over to the shop. Do not spill. Oh my God, I'm safe. Safe, I didn't get the car. That's what I get for trying to film while I'm going in the car with my coffee with no lid, idiot. Every GT3 I've ever had has gotten these things, and I think it's one of the biggest must-dos for anyone that owns one of these cars. Even if you're not tall, if you're ever doing a track day, these cars just make you sit very upright. When you put a helmet on, it makes your head kind of look down. And all these little brackets do is allow you to angle the seat back a tiny bit more, like that. They sandwich in here, and then now you've got the proper seating position. This is gonna be the only time we've done like a first start with an exhaust, but like I'm hoping that it's quiet. No, it's quiet. Let her eat. It sounds thick. Dude, it sounds like the R32. Like it's got like the deep little. We've only heard like barely even the fire, but it like I'm happy so far. I was worried. It's deep, but it's not like super loud or like it doesn't sound.
It has a titanium like ting to it.
Yeah, I like that. I think it's gonna be exciting and quiet at the same time.
Yeah.
It's very like bassy too. I wonder if it's gonna drone.
It kind of sounds like it will right now.
Yeah, but like this is like 800 RPM.
Yeah.
Yo, hit red line. What I'm excited for is with this thing, technically, we can rev it to whatever we want because it's shimless. I think the turbo setup won't want more than 9, but it's gonna sound wild. And in true old man fashion, we have a recirculated wastegate, which means we're gonna hear a lot of turbo noise instead of like the loud, scorching, open downpipe sound when the boost hits. It should be a different experience, which I'm excited for. Brady's like, did you get the 251 R-Box? It sounds pretty loud. Some turbos just be whistly, you know? Yeah. It's only gonna sound better too because I found an exhaust leak down here.
Already?
It's missing the 2-bolt exhaust gasket.
Oh. What? No.
we don't use those around here. I say that when we actually have one in the back of the car.
I mean, it is the starter from the green car, remember, Mike?
Yeah, I remember.
It could just be the starter. You go, Mike, brand new starter. I'll get it.
Wait, what did you say? Wait? Yeah, hang on. My bad. Whoops. My bad. Turn the key back on.
We got heat. Hell yeah. We got AC too.
Oh.
600 or bust. That's right. If you've missed some of the videos with this car, to bring you up to speed, this is essentially a 2.2 liter sleeved SR20 with a VVL head, shimless. This basically has a variable valve lift feature that's very similar to VTEC. The heads flow a ton of air, and the way that we built this car is like what I think the old man version of Adam would want, with lots of rubber mounts, a quiet exhaust, creature comforts.
But 600 horsepower.
But 600 horsepower in case, you know, some rolls up to me at the light with a Tesla. It's like a smoker, you know?
Some freshman at college.
Some Freddy with a Tesla.
Yeah.
Or any of the motherfuckers here that have been getting Teslas. All these people will be getting Teslas because they're so cheap. Robbing their souls.
Yeah, it's open now, so just whenever it stops bubbling, we can grab it. The steering wheel's not straight.
First drive.
Oh my God. Hell yeah. Tight fit me, boy.
You're going way too fast.
Golly.
Let me look at it before she goes on the dyno, okay? Looks like the rear's too high. You. I mean, the rear maybe can come down a little. I don't think it's that bad.
level.
The front, I think.
It's hard, man.
I live on the ground.
Man. Can't even see out here. Like it's so bright. Oh. We're doing this right now. We need to be doing like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, not this.
That's the side skirt things on too.
I gotta throw some candy on that. Look.
Why is there so much lower there? I've been riding around in a Japanese specced out interior, and now I'm like full American, laid back. In a Japanese specced out interior? No, but like the other car was not made for my tall person. Yeah. This one is. I'm comfortable.
This boy's trying to test out
It
his
might be
car
connected
play.
to my
It's not bad.
It's got some good bass to it.
Yeah, surprising. Only the tweeters worked in Okachan's car, so we were like no music the whole time.
Just the tweeters
Oh,
worked.
so it was brutal. Look, for S chassis, it's
No, this is good.
Hey, this was me last night, and then I realized the clutch didn't work.
Before we make some power on the dyno, I got an exciting new product release for you guys. Long time in the making. We have our very own folding bins for all your storage needs. For the low price of $50, you could use it to store some stuff in your trunk. They're light, easy to bring around, and I'm putting that in the video because look, they're strong, but don't jump on them, please. We will not warranty it if you jump on it. I actually did stand on one before, and that's why I thought I was gonna be able to jump on it.
Yeah, there we go.
When we were doing product development, I wanted to make sure that it would be strong enough for me to stand on, because then you could technically stack bins that weigh 150 pounds on top of each other. And this for me was like a good enough threshold. I still think I maybe can jump on it. I think I didn't fully clip all the things out, and I think that was part of the problem.
You think?
I kind of want to try it. I was thinking maybe I was gonna say like if I jump on it and it works, then I would give a discount code. But we're already priced so competitively. I don't know that we could. I was trying to do the math in my head.
Yeah.
I don't think we got that much margin to play with. Just be sold that it's that strong. Ready? Drum roll, Mike.
Drum roll.
I told you. I told
Okay.
you it would work.
Okay.
It's on his tippy toe.
Don't try it though. No warranties. Tippy toes would theoretically be worse
Keep
for
going, just keep going, just keep going.
it. That's pretty impressive right there. I don't suggest I try it in the middle though.
No.
I bet I could sit in the middle.
I think it would also help if there was a bunch of stuff inside it.
Probably. No, don't sit in the middle.
Yeah.
Bins are great. For all your storage needs, visit lzmfg.com and don't jump on it. And one more new addition to the site is the salvage tee. And believe it or not, you might think this is inspired by my tin can over in Japan. This is actually what my yellow chaser in the States looked like when I got it. As a reminder, I got that car for parts, and it turned into a car that I rebuilt and became a car that I drove all over the country. It was super special to me. So there's
Oh no. Oh god.
there is a bit of meaning behind this, and this is actually literally based on a photo of my car like when I got it. I'll put it on the screen right here. Available now. Almost everything was going according to plan, but then we got a little bit of a cam sensor acting up. So we're checking right now to make sure there's continuity with all the wires going back to the ECU. We think the sensor went bad when there were some power issues on the car earlier this week. So maybe it's a wiring issue, maybe it's a sensor, but either way, fingers crossed, something stupid.
Go to the black and red one. I want you to verify the pins every time too.
Black and red appears to be number
4.
Yep.
Okay. And our 0 volt pin 2.
Yep. The beers are out to celebrate because there's. Oh, we should probably fix that. The sensor's rubbing on the belt. Well, the new sensor fixed it. We weren't getting.
$200 sensor, right?
Yeah, we weren't getting cam and crank sync, but now we have it. So I guess what happened with bad power wire fried a sensor.
Holy
Stop.
That's a myth.
Freddie, what's the theory?
You won't do it again? We'll try it again.
What's the theory?
We went from myth to theory. What's the
The
difference?
starter power wire broke, and the engine harness loom gets power from the starter post. So I'm thinking when we tried cranking the starter, it was trying to drop power through that, like backfeeding it through the ECU power. And I think it fried the cam sensor.
Yup.
Well, we can try it again if you want.
Didn't work.
No. Stop.
Wait, so does this mean Sean owes you $100?
No, the clutch
He
worked.
won't pay up, bro.
The clutch worked.
It's because I made it work.
Damn, we should have bet $100 if the sensor is gonna work.
I would have.
I honestly, my hopes were kind of low. Hey, what can we rev this to?
Like 85.
Even though we don't have shims, we're shimless.
Yeah, but you have stock cams. It's not gonna make power.
Gosh.
I don't know. We'll see.
The reason I kept stock cams was for the drivability, since it's a street car. I didn't want to go crazy big can. And a lot of people delete the coolest thing of this engine, the VVL. Why do they do that? Less rotating weight?
Yeah, they take weight off the rocker arms. And
Got
the
it.
valve train has more stability at high RPM.
But you lose the VTEC.
But you lose VTEC.
Yeah. That's the whole reason I wanted
Let me
this.
check timing and then we'll go back. Start it.
Ready? Fire and hole. The exhaust sounds a lot different with now that it has sync.
Yeah, it might be off a little bit.
I was making a joke.
I'm not even gonna wear earmuffs to tune this car because I want to take in the SR sounds.
Or you want to take in the recirculation.
Yeah, and it's gonna be quiet.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Turn it off right now.
I swear I heard the VTEC. Damn, this thing looks good. It's a little too low in the front. I think I added the spacer because it was rubbing the inside of the coil. I think I gotta add some camber to it. We're like hella flush. So much turbo noise. It's so weird not hearing the external gate. It's gonna be sick though once we start hitting the big boost and it goes. I'm about to have to leave to the airport, but Freddie says he's gonna pop VTEC for me. So we get to hear what it sounds like. There it is! There she is! Hell yeah, 260. So, just for reference, what Freddie's doing, he's taking his super patient time because the right way to do it is to actually tune the fuel table without the cam switching, get that fuel map dialed, paste that into the ethanol map, and then do the same thing once the cam turns on, paste it into the ethanol map, and then he can go and has a good base table for tuning ethanol. So it's a long process, but the idea is to get this tool to run perfectly no matter what fuel I put in there. And the Link ECU does all the math and all the calculations to make sure that the car is A+ and super safe to drive and enjoy. It's crazy because it almost sounds like a Honda a little bit. 300 on pump gas. What's up?
Done.
You're done?
Done.
Throw it in the towel. She gonna make 600, but she ain't gonna make 600 on pump gas. Especially on like 12 pounds of boost. I know, I gotta go. I can't film it though. It's unrevealed. Unrevealed. I gotta go to the airport. Thank you. Appreciate it. I'm excited to see what kind of power this thing makes. Bummed I won't be here, but stoked it's in good hands. I'm off to the Smokies for the annual Smokies GT fundraiser charity drive through the mountains with a bunch of rad cars, a bunch of rad people. I don't know if the video's gonna end here, but if it does, appreciate you guys watching. Sorry it's short. Hope for better, but sometimes race car things don't go as planned.
Oh, yep, Sean Vlogs is back. What are you doing?
Oh, you're vlogging with your cracked ass camera, bro? Come on, level up.
Looks good.
Let me see your charging port.
Looks good stuff. I went to lunch. Freddie made that much power. It's my first clip. Adam's gonna be pissed. It's been a rough morning. Started off on 93 octane fuel, and the wastegate spring was too small, so Freddie made me pull the gate, and we changed from a 14-pound spring to a 17-pound spring. So I didn't want to do it on the dyno, so I took the car and put on the lift in the shop, and then it made it super easy because it's like a recirc down here. So it's like real, you gotta loosen everything, and it works great. Shout out Mike, it's working good, but yeah, you just gotta fiddle with it, but it works. So here we go. We got Ignite Red in there now. Yep. And we're making power. Whoa, what was that? Okay, we end the day here. This is our number. We didn't reach goal we achieved, but it's okay. Adam left, so it doesn't matter. Freddie, what do you got to say? Anything?
That's alright, it's definitely pissed off. There's like 33 pounds of boost in it. Sometimes Adam will be like more, and you gotta tell him no. The best part is now Sean gets to swap the turbo.
I hope not. Maybe Adam will just enjoy it like this, but he probably won't. But yep, that's where we're at today. It made power, it did the thing. No leaks, it works. We just got a few things to sort out, but it should be fun once Adam comes back from wherever he is. He can drive it and hopefully he enjoys it. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye. And so they said, easy to bring around, and I'm putting that in the video. Drum roll, Mike.
Drum roll.
I told you. I told
Okay.
you.